Now we must turn our heads to the matter between Achilles and Hector.
I agree. Our only option is to have Hermes steal the body.
I second this.
As do I. No, this may seem like the only course of action, but I did not expect such merciful action towards people in Troy. They decided to tempt me, and they deserve the hellfire that rains down upon them.
I agree. Paris is wrong in his assumption that we would be oblivious to his insults, and his brother's death is a piece of this retribution.
Bite your tongues! Hector has made sacrifices, honors you like the gods you are. And this is how you repay him? You side with Achilles, a man without a shred of decency in his heart. He is a barbarian. He cuts Hector down, lashes him to the back of his chariot, and as if that wasn't enough, he desecrates his body because of this vendetta against noble Hector. I see no need for you to turn your backs on him, especially in his hour of need.
No, you are the traitor, Apollo! Defending Hector, a mortal, while beating down Achilles, a demigod! I raised Thetis myself, I married Achilles. Not even I do this, but you should in the wedding rites. How can you possibly have the nerve to defend Hector?
Calm down, Hera. You know that I loved Hector. He always presented offerings and never stinted with gifts to please my heart. As we have failed to reach any sort of consensus, we must not have Hermes steal the body. Even if Achilles' head is turned, Thetis is always there, hovering around him. I submit to you that Achilles will give the body back to King Priam, but not without ransom. We must inform Thetis of the plan. Achilles' own mother can be a great asset throughout this ordeal. Iris?
Yes, my king?
Find Thetis and bring her to me. After this has been done, you must give her this message. He is to go to the Achaean camp and pay a proper ransom for the body in order to ensconce the rage of Achilles. Let him know that he will go alone, with only a herald as his companion. Also, tell him that he shall have no fear of death, as he will have divine protection. Achilles will then accept the ransom without harming him. Ah, there you are, Thetis.
Greetings, Zeus, king of the gods.
Now, Thetis, the gods have been arguing for over 9 days now over the fate of Hector's body.
Oh no.
What most of the gods want to do is have Hermes steal the body. However, I will try to protect the prestige of Achilles by allowing him to return the body for a ransom. Iris has been dispatched to talk Priam into paying the ransom for his son.
Achilles, my son, listen to me. I bear a message from Zeus himself. The gods are angry with your disrespect for the departed. You must give Hector's body back as soon as ransom has been paid from King Priam.
So be it. The man who brings the ransom can take the body, if Olympian Zeus himself insists in all earnest.
Well, King Priam, I bring good news. I have a message from Zeus. He says you have to bring a ransom for the son to give to Achilles, and then you need to bring only a herald.
But Achilles will kill me if I step foot in his camp.
Do not fear, King. We have a powerful escort who will guard you. He will take you to the camp, but he will not enter. You will then commit the ransom to Achilles and take the body of Hector.
My dear wife, what do you think I should do about this situation?
My dear, has your mind departed from your soul? The Achaeans have been at war with us for over 9 years. You were once the wisest of men, O king. Do you not realize that Achilles has entered into a state of insatiable bloodlust? You cannot risk your life over this.
I must go. If a mortal had sent for me, I would be more reluctant. But Zeus himself sent a messenger. The gods Iris persuade me, making it my duty and my son to go get him. If it is my fate to die by the beaked ships of the Achaeans armed in bronze, then die I shall.
King, I see an Achaean in the distance. We must move before he slaughters us.
Hello, my king. Have you no fear of your enemies? What were you thinking, traveling alone with all this treasure? Especially when the only man close at hand is not exactly a soldier.
Who are you and what do you want?
Don't worry about me. I wouldn't dare harm you. In fact, you remind me of my father, Polyector. He's a man about your age, and has 6 other sons besides me. As for me, I'm a Myrmidon, Achilles' age.
Tell me, if you really are Achilles' aid, is my son's body still intact? Or has Achilles hacked it limb from limb and fed it to his dogs?
Don't worry. Not only is Hector's body still intact, but it is not decayed in the least. Neither worms nor dogs have been able to destroy it. And as Achilles drags it around his dead comrade's tomb, it lies there as fresh as dew. It is impossible to mutilate the body.
Wonderful. How good it is to give the gods fit and proper gifts. Even they remember my son. Now, you, who treats me as your own father, take this cup and escort me safely into your camp.
King, even with such persuasion, I cannot do so, as it would be going against the will of Achilles. However, I will escort you to the base of his camp. My king, it is only fair to let you know that I am no ordinary man, but the great god, Hermes. For me to be hosted by any such mortal man is too great of an insult for any of us gods to bear. As such, I bid you goodbye, but I wish both you and your son well-being.
Hail, great Achilles. Remember your father, great Peleus, as old as I am now. He hears you're alive and he rejoices. I have no such luxury. My life is cursed by fate. Every single one of my great sons has died. Ares cut the knees from every single one of them. Only one was left. One left to defend his homeland. And that was the one whom you killed, great Achilles. And that is why I'm here now. I've come to ransom back his body. And I've brought a rich ransom at that. Respect the gods, Achilles, and pity me in my grief, for I put to my lips the hands of the man who killed my son.
The immortals choose the fate of all who breathes. Even my father, Peleus. He was the leader of the Myrmidons, and being a mortal man was wed to a goddess. But even he had his hardships. He had no heir, only one son, bound to die in his youth. Even you prospered once, great king. All have heard stories of your great family and wealth. Right now, it is not good to dwell on your son's death. Please, sit down. Enough of your tears.
Do not ask me to sit down. I will not fulfill such a request, not with my sons lying about in such a state. Simply accept the ransom and return from whence you came.
Do not tempt my anger, old man. I already know that I must give your son back. Moreover, I know that you were led here by a god. None other could have dared lead you here. Now, you know firsthand of my anger, and do not tempt it, old man, or I may be forced to break the laws of Zeus. Old king, gone has the time for mourning. You can do that once you reach your own city. Now is the time to think of food.
Thank you for your respect. We may need some time, possibly 11 days, 9 being used for mourning, and the 10th and 11th for burial. If needed, we will commence fighting on the 12th day.
Dear Patroclus, do not think ill of me. I'm returning Hector's body to his father. He's paid me a fair ransom, and you shall always have your share.